Okay, good morning. So I am just going to talk a little bit about the importance of consistency in our Plexus business. Um, as far as I'm concerned, consistency with the business is just as important as consistency with the products. Let's see how many times I can say that in a row. Consistency. The more you take your products, the more the products are going to help you, and the more consistent you are with your business, the more your business is going to grow. So let's just talk about some of the reasons why it's important to be consistent. For one, it builds trust with your audience. Showing up regularly reinforces reliability, helping potential customers and team members to see you as a dependable resource. So, the more you show up on social media, basically your shop door is open. Like if you had a business on Main Street, and you were closed all the time, people would go to the store down the street. But if you're showing up consistently on social media, people are going to come to you. They're going to know they can come to you and they're going to feel safe coming to you because you're dependable, you're consistent, and you're showing up. Um, Another reason to stay consistent is it creates momentum. Consistent daily actions, posting, following up, reaching out, keep your business moving forward and prevent stagnation. And we all know that stagnation just kills momentum in every way. And basically, what creates stagnation is, inconsistency, not showing up. You stay stuck and you don't move forward. Um, Let's see. Consistency strengthens your personal brand. Regular activity on social media or in conversation makes your name synonymous with health, wellness, and Plexus, building recognition. Um, Consistency increases your visibility. We always say this in network marketing, but people often need multiple exposures to a product or idea before taking action. So the more consistent you are, the more you are on people's radar, the more likely they are to reach out to you for help. Let's see, it improves your skills, even just like daily showing up on social media. Like when I first started my Plexus business, I I couldn't take a selfie. I was really incompetent when it came to writing posts. Because I never did, I didn't show up on social media. So just showing up consistently helped me to improve. So like daily engagement with your business sharpens your communication, leadership, and product knowledge over time. Um, Let's see, it sets an example for those that are going to follow in your footsteps. You definitely want to be showing up consistently so that when you build a team or as you build a team, they see how to do it right. It builds relationships, consistently reaching out and following up with customers and potential ambassadors, nurtures connections, and builds trust over time. Consistency leads to predictable results, which is what we want in business. We want to be able to know what's going to happen next. And if we're just kind of letting everything fly with the wind, then we don't really know what our points are going to be. I mean, there's a lot of, reason for unpredictability in business in general, because technically, like, what is that thing this is, the chart where you envision business just like increasing and going up, but actually, like, true business is ups and downs, highs and lows. But the best way to be more predictable in business is to be consistent over time. Consistency keeps you accountable. Daily habits like using the product, sharing your journey, checking in with your customers, keep you aligned with your goals and keeps you plugged in. And it inspires confidence in yourself. It fuels confidence by showing you can stick with your commitments, which attracts others to your business and will attract others to Plexus. Okay, so what can you do today to increase your consistency? Take your products, be consistent and share consistently. Post a story, a reel, or just update your audience about how Plexus is part of your daily routine. That is like what we do in its simplest form. We take our products and we talk about them, right? Engage on social media, like, comment, interact with at least 10 to 15 people in their posts just to stay visible and build relationships. Um, Post daily or at least 4 to 5 times a week. I know Lori, who's on here with me, she posts multiple times a day. So find your sweet spot, what works for you, and just stay with it, stay consistent. We always say, 75, 25, 70, 30. The bulk of your social media content should be personal. Like you want people to see who you are because otherwise they're not going to feel comfortable coming to you to purchase. Um, and then 30% Plexus. So 70, 30, 75, 25, something around there. Um, and a mix. So like when you're sharing about Plexus, like mix it up. There's testimonies you can share. You can educate your audience, or you can just like ask them to engage with you. So, I mean, I guess you can do that with both personal and Plexus posts. So, testimonies, stories, people love stories. They connect with stories. I mean, we can educate them, but what is it? Um, Facts tell, stories sell. So, so the more you can connect, the more storytelling you can include in your content, the better. Um, let's see, follow up, reach out, plug people into your team chats like this morning Zoom, the corporate Zooms. On Monday we do opportunity. I think Wednesday is product. Is it Wednesday or Thursday? I think it's Wednesday. But corporate events, our team events, our team page, like plug people in and get them excited. Like whether they're already a customer of yours or a potential, put them in our Plexus community page or the wellness studio. Our place to put potentials and customers, plug them in. You can track your activity. That's another way to stay consistent. Something you can do right now is to get a notebook. Um, you guys know that I just have 5 million of these, like it's ridiculous, but I write everything down. Some people like to put it in their phone, but I like to write things down, keep track of my customers, keep track of my potentials. I always have a list going somewhere. Um, be intentional about your time, set daily time blocks. Um, if we don't make time for our business, there won't be time for it. So be intentional with your time. And let's see, post your testimony. The more people see your story, the more they're going to be drawn to you. And stories are what sells. Stories are what connects you with other people. So don't be afraid to get out there and just like show the world what Plexus has done for you. And don't just do it once and think that everybody's going to remember. Like I would do it like every other week when you're starting out. Or when you're starting out, share your story once a week. But as you go, still be consistent. Like I've been sharing my story for 7 years, over 7 years now, and I still share it. And every time I share it, I have people reaching out to me, new people reaching out to me because they didn't see it maybe the 500 times I shared it before. So consistently sharing our story, consistently connecting with our audience, is going to make all the difference. And yeah, I hope you guys jump out there and just really be consistent, be excited about your business because what we do is we get to change lives, we get to help people, and the only way we can do that is by, being consistent, showing them our shop doors open, connecting with them consistently, and it's pretty amazing what we get to do. So, um, Lori, I don't know if you have anything to add to that before I stop the recording.
No, I think that's fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. You're right. Be as consistent with our businesses as we are taking the products. And I don't think I would miss a day taking something, doing
Yeah.
some little thing. Even if, I forgot BioCleanse, I forgot something. I took the others, even if it's just one thing. Okay, I got slim in, that's good. Or I got an active in, that's good. So there's one thing that you can do that would bring your business a step forward. The other thing I would add, and this is something that can I say I rebelled against it for a really long time? That was personal development.
Yeah.
Personal development is not bad. We can change. And, I think this opportunity for so many, not only health wise, has changed, but the personal development in this opportunity to build a community, it is like none other. I've never experienced this before, even in a very active church community. Um, Personal development is something that is real. Yeah. So I would say dig into that
Absolutely. Yeah,
and,
that's a
and
good
not
one.
fight it. Yeah, not fight it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I did. Oh,
I still
dumb,
do sometimes. Yeah, it's hard.
dumb. Yeah, dumb. That was a bad
Yeah.
business decision. So
Yeah. We always need to be growing. That's what
we
we were meant
do.
to
We,
grow.
it is a biblical truth. We are
Yeah.
meant to constantly grow
Yeah.
until God calls us home.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as retirement.
No.
And, and I think now in our culture, in our world, we're the mandate to go and share and is even more intense,
Yes.
to go and be a light. And for me personally, just sharing a quick testimony, I was taking 2 naps a day. It was very hard for me to go. I wasn't involved in church activities
Yeah.
because it was like, oh yeah, no, I'll be napping at that time, or I would totally adjust my day in order to go to that Bible study on a Wednesday night
Hmm.
because I had to rest up before I went.
Yeah.
Uh, and it kept me from doing things. My health kept me from doing the things that the Lord wanted me to do. So now that that has reversed, I believe that He has said, Lori, it's time for you to step out and start being that light for other people,
Yeah.
you know, like someone was for you. And don't take that lightly because you are creating with these products you can restore others and help others. And it's a bigger vision than just points and
Yeah.
things, you know, commission. It's just bigger than that. So
Yeah. Absolutely.
yeah, a bigger heart to serve people and help them feel better with whatever diagnosis they may have. Your
Hmm.
diagnosis doesn't define you,
Yeah.
doesn't label you, it doesn't knock you out of the Great Commission.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Well, thanks you guys for joining, and we'll see you next week for another tool time.